Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, friends from all over the world with different time zones. I'm happy to be part of this year's Switch and SFF event, reaching out to our global partners and those who will be keen to collaborate with us for your expansion to China, particularly in the AI, water technology, and smart city applications. Before I proceed to share with you more on the AI applications on our project, let me show you a short video clip on the digital twin smart buildings on our Singapore Nanjing Eco High-Tech Island. Well, do you want to know where this project is? Before I share a few more details on the AI applications that's currently on our project, let me give you some background of our project itself. Our project is in Nanjing, which is the capital of Jiangsu province. Now the whole of China is so well connected with high-speed train. We are just 1 hour by high-speed train to Shanghai and 4 hours to Beijing. We are at the Yangtze River Delta, which comprises of all the major Jiangsu and Zhejiang cities. And we have our hinterland of more than 34 million permanent residents with total GDP of more than 3.8 trillion RMB, which is the figure in 2019. So Nanjing focused very much on both industry as well as services sector. And of course, the service industry with integrated solutions is the key focus. With this, is spotted by the high quality and value-added talents from its more than 850,000 university students per year, 53 higher learning institutes, and more than 600 scientific research institutes. So you can see that it is top 3 in China in terms of science and technology. And it prides itself that it has one of the highest 81 academies of both the Chinese Academy of Science and Academy of Engineering, which is the China central level standards in terms of science, technology, and engineering. So with this, it focuses very much on what we call the 4+4+1 industry clusters. 4, modern manufacturing of new generation IT, new energy automobiles, high-end equipment, biomed, and medical equipments. The other 4 are modern services, of course with its software and IT services, business IT, logistics and e-commerce, and healthcare. And the one that we are going to focus on today will be the future industries of AI, IoT, new materials, and life sciences. So Nanjing, one of the major districts is Jianye district, which is the center and CBD of Nanjing, where it has major economic activities and financial services. So our project is the whole township project for under the Singapore Jiangsu Corporation Council, which is the largest FDI project of Nanjing. It has both the support from both Singapore government as well as Chinese government. And we have investment targeting more than 100 billion RMB to build this whole project into an eco high-tech city with low carbon smart island. As I mentioned, it's a G2G project with 50-50% stake by both Chinese and Singapore side. From the Singapore side, we have Sembcorp and Yanlong as one of the major shareholders, and the China side, held by 2 state-owned Chinese companies. This is our regulatory control plan and leading industry clusters. What I would like to point out is that for this whole 15.21 square kilometer of the whole project, our 2 main focus will be on AI, IoT, and high-tech technologies, as well as water sciences. So this is the industry distribution. Some of the 2 major parts that I mentioned just now. For the water science and technology, is led by Sembcorp International Water Hub, as well as the IWA, the International Water Association. Of course, we have the Yangtze River Innovation Center for Ecological Civilization. And for the high-tech AI component, we have the NVIDIA, our Tencent Cloud, as well as the China Information and Security Research Center. And I would like to point out in 2018, September 2018, the plans of the AI demonstrative zone of Nanjing Eco High-Tech Island was released. It focused very much on the introduction of leading AI enterprises, R&D institutes, and innovative and entrepreneurial platforms to build a whole new generations of IT, AI, big data, cloud computing, IoT, chip R&D, and smart city applications. So these are target goals for the next 3 to 5 years, and we hope by the 2025, we want to build a world-leading AI demonstrative zone that we build on three trinity. We call the three trinity AI demonstrative zone of integrating both the intelligent community and industry to build a low-carbon smart island, as well as building a green eco high-tech island with our AI technology innovation base, plus an open innovation platform where we gather industry innovation resources, optimize industry environment, and cultivate the endogenous power for the development and application of AI. Right, as I mentioned just now, Singapore Sembcorp International Water Hub and Yangtze River Ecological Civilization Innovation Center have started to build this vibrant and collaborative community across the water technologies value chain, with from water treatment, R&D and applications, operations and maintenance, planning and design, testing and certification, technological and equipment and materials development, to design, engineering, and even advanced consulting. I would like to share with you a good news. During 28 October this year, 2020, during the Singapore Nanjing Special Project Cooperation panel, our project is designated and awarded conferred the Free Trade Zone of Nanjing Area Linkage Innovation Development Zone. What this means is that we can enjoy the free trade zone policies in the effective implementation of investment and trade facilitation, business environment optimization, and intensify the exploration system innovation, goods clearance, imports and exports, personnel exchanges, and many financial support. So we hope to build a sustainable, eco high-tech island with a whole range of supporting amenities, from education with our schools, international schools, as well as our local renowned schools, public amenities, community centers, health services centers, international hospital, and even religious sites. And of course, with commercial amenities like the Yanlok and Jiangdao riverfront, which is integrated, incorporating both shopping, F&B, offices, hotels, and service apartments. So with all these business amenities, we hope to connect both the industry and technology innovation chain with the enterprise growth chain. And we provide one-stop service, which includes site selection, policy consultation, project declaration. We invite VC funds to come and join in the growth. We help in the IP registrations and entrepreneurship platforms. So to share with you more on the smart city applications on our project, we are building this whole data transmission network that connects all the different sharing of data and data standards, connecting not only the industrial portion, but also incorporating into the city operation and management centers, the community centers, the big city data centers with the medical, security, commercial, financial, the environment, the education, the medical, the transportation, and even integrating the ecological part of it, which includes the security, the flood prevention, the tourism, and the whole township development. So these are some of the major focus areas that we are implementing our AI on, mainly the high environmental protection, the industry portion, which is high quality of industrial development, efficient operation of the government services, high quality of life. So with the different areas from smart education, smart campus, so smart community, smart security, smart transportation, the government services, smart tourism, smart ecology, and the smart business high-tech park. So today I'd like to share with you in depth on two major areas of the smart business high-tech park as well as the intelligent mobility. These are some existing projects that we have already on our island that you can implement or pilot on some of these AI applications. To share with you more on the smart high-tech park, our objective is both to integrate the intelligent industry portion of investment platforms and park services platform into the personal community life of the whole township, which includes integrating the cutting edges technologies such as 5G, cloud computing, IoT, big data, and AI into this whole smart business park operating system. So the whole objective is to interconnect everybody, interconnect everything, every people, systems, IoT devices, and all to build a new green, low carbon, sustainable, efficient, intelligent ecological park. So it can be from a smart conference room, from the the office, from the smart car park utilization to intelligent energy management system, the whole all these office buildings, to smart canteen, your daily life, and so forth. So just now, beginning of the video, I showed you this digital twin smart buildings. These are 8 existing buildings that we have on our island, which is called the Intelligent Cube. So basically, we use a 3D model and digital twin system to have a 3D model of the parks and the buildings to integrate all the different aspects from the weather forecast, the humidity, the PMI, air quality, monitoring, to the visitor flow and the visitors control, which is especially crucial and critical in the COVID pandemic situations. So we are able to effectively control and monitor the visitor flows and direct all this effectively. And of course, with energy consumptions that integrate all these smart devices, the IoT devices, as well as incorporating some of the major large energy consumption devices like the elevators, the AC systems, heating equipments, and different illuminations, the smart environment, fire control, the car park utilization, passenger control, and of course the security and robot system. So I would like to show you, the whole AI IoT integration, which combine the overall user interface to visually present the monitoring situation and data IoT in the park, basically to help support management and decision making as well as emergency control commands. I'd like to give you one example of how we can use AI and smart integration into this to have a more effective energy sufficient control. So the whole system is able to collect real-time operation data and historical data of the system, the established AC water system, the green energy consumption model, the linkage of green water consumption model, etc., and able to give recommendations for the operation of for example, the output water systems, number of chillers and pumps to be turned on, the efficient and the effective use of chilled water outlet temperature setting, optimized fan control, etc. So by using AI algorithms, we hope to achieve active and continuous energy efficient saving goals. And from all this learning, we are able to optimize the AI heating of the whole building itself. This is the dashboard of the digital twin display, not only simultaneously able to integrate all the IoT and smart devices, but also able to give workflows, commands, and able to track where is the stage and status of each project, and for different, those on duty on different time zones or different duties timing, they are able to pass down and tell the other party what exactly is the workflow control orders. So this is the whole basic structure of a digital twin, and it basically cut across 6 application centers of the operation center, the alarm center, statistics center, energy consumption center, operations and maintenance center, as well as the monitoring center, and across 3 major application capability support of digital space, communication center, information center. So this 6-month application from both the Digital Twin Operations and Maintenance Management Center, the AI, energy efficiency, intelligent control, the security AI, video analysis, intelligent robots, and convenient mobile services, and the whole environment monitoring and perception. The other example that I would like to share with you more today is called the intelligent transportation, where we use the MAS system to fully integrate the whole process from both the MRT and from the rail or even transportation to shared car to shared bicycle, autonomous vehicles, the autonomous coach or bus loop, and the private car or car sharing. So we have a different autonomous loop and autonomous car mapping. And we deployed this throughout the whole island with the MRT station, which has already opened and operating for the past 3 years, as a center point. It will be deployed according to the 1 point, 1 zone, 1 belt, 1 line, and 1 area, where it basically is the point and the major focus for the interchange of the various public transportation. So through the construction of the integrated infrastructure such as 5G, which is on our island now, and the vehicle-to-road coordination, we hope to create a multi-scenario, which includes the different, let's say, for example, public transportation, shuttle buses, sanitation, the cleaning, the patrol, and the security, the different scenarios where you can apply on, and to give a data-driven new type of public transit centralized testing and pilot zone. So of course we use different equipments, RSUs and all that, but we hope to optimize or minimize the high cost use of, let's say, radar and multi-edge access computing and the cameras. So with the different sensors and all that, we hope to optimize the use and optimize the cost as well as the benefits of such scenarios mapping. So we base on the ecological eye aerial image map and combine the video and radar scanning. It gives a comprehensive collection of the road network with facilities information, and of course with a high quality precision mapping. Okay, so basically we need a one-time acquisition of the road information from the road surface data to the road boundary, road marking, the scenery, the parameters, the traffic signaling, the roadside greenery, the geometrical parameters, and so forth, plus the real-time acquisition of the transport operation system, the traffic, let's say the traffic speed that's out on, the delay time, whether there's a heavy traffic jam or whether there's any accidents or traffic flow, and the space occupancy, the lane evasion, hazard warning, etc. So all this we hope to use both the batch data storage, which is mainly the historical data and the past data they has collected, to integrate into the real-time dynamic data storage, which analyzes and give real-time processing to give all these data analysis tools and governance to have a new generation government service cloud. And ultimate objective is to enable the government and the city have a better city and effective city management, besides not just the traffic control, but the whole operation and city management itself. So of course, it can incorporate other information as well, like the weather monitoring, the road congestion, and the dynamic pedestrians, information of the motor vehicles, autonomous vehicle as well, and the signal timing information, and of course incorporating the different aspects from the smart street lightings, from the signal lamps, from the sensors, even autonomous driving stations, and some even parking information and utilization. So all this with this open shared traffic management control system is able to give the municipal government the better public security control, traffic management, and the whole city operation management. So this vehicle route collaborative network construction, the whole idea is to construct a cloud control platform with the various applications from the big data, GIS, vehicle to everything server, the traffic monitoring and high precision positioning and all that, plus the intelligent multi-dimensional perception of the, let's say, cellular vehicle to everything networks, the 5G incorporating the wireless together, plus to give an number of applications, from autonomous vehicles, the sanitization, the transportation, public transportation, the smart vehicles, all these to different scenarios. So the objective and significance of this whole AI applications for this intelligent mobility is, of course, that we accumulate assets ourselves for the integration of the infrastructure development, for the data that we can able to recommend certain standards for regulations or guidelines for regulations, and we have a multi-scenario for autonomous driving, from the different applications to even the tour buses, the sanitation, the petrol, and all the various applications. And we hope to encourage the technology convergence of all these different high-tech technologies, from AI, IoT, smart buses, assisted driving, to the smart city application of the digital twin governance. And of course, we do this, of course, in cooperation with the investment policies of the island. So leading to the landing of AI, the big data industry, R&D industry, with the relevant enterprises. So we provide these one-stop industry services that incorporates not only the industry and high-tech portion, but also to encourage the growth of the enterprises into a growth chain, value chain. We provide one-stop services such as site selection services, policy consultations, government support, project declarations, and we provide supports and invitations to VCs and smart city funds to join us in this growth together. And of course, we'll assist in the IP registrations, entrepreneurship platform, etc. So those who are interested to know more, please feel free to contact us at our Singapore office, and we hope to see you soon. Thank you.